Hello, 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 hello. We should be live. We should be live. I am just making sure that chat is going live here before we get started. We're doing another floor plan build here. This is the second one I've done, and I've done very few in my life. This is probably number 6, I would say, or something like that. So let's see here. I'm doing this as kind of a stopgap. The next one I really want to do is a large estate. But I've got a lot of issues to work out with an estate build like that. Not the least of which is I'm standing here on the largest lot. My sim is on the largest lot in the game. And, the largest lot that we have to build with is going to be 124 square feet, roughly, from side to side, front to back, 124 square feet by 124 square feet in real life terms, right? So the first build I was looking at was Linwood Hall Estate. It's a large mansion in Pennsylvania. Well, it's 365 feet, turns out, across, right? And it's like 295 feet this way, right? So naturally, right off the bat, you can kind of see the issue I'm wrestling with. There's no way it'll fit on that lot. And we're going to have to make some real compromises there. So I'm considering that house. I'm considering the breakers in Newport and maybe the elms in Newport. We'll see. We'll talk about it a little bit as we get going. For now, I'm doing this, which is up on your screen. It's a pretty simple floor plan. This is a 1-bedroom townhouse, essentially, with a 1-car carport. Now, we're going to make quite a few alterations to this. This is it's not going to be exactly as shown on the plan. And the really big change is we're going to add an additional bedroom on the other side of the living room, both first floor and second floor. So this is going to become a 3-bedroom, 3-bath instead of a 1-bedroom, 2-bath residence. And I might do the carport as a 2-car garage. And then that would make the courtyard double wide. Maybe. And there'll be other changes along the way because there's a few things about this floor plan that I feel like could maybe be done a little bit better. Now, the floor plan, as you can see right off the bat, is in meters. I did not go and convert meters to feet. I really don't know how many feet this is. If you're used to meters, this is great. You'll know exactly what we're dealing with. If you're used to feet like myself, I have kind of an idea, and I'm going to base our execution off of just how things are placed in the Sims. Son, what? Son.
You might have wanted to wait to stream because you have to make the thing now.
No, we can wait a little bit. Why not? I don't even think it's time. I don't even think it's ready yet.
Yes, it is. Daddy Clark just told me.
It's supposed to be like 10 hours.
8 to 10 hours.
Well, I didn't put it out till like 8 o'clock. That's only 6.5 hours ago.
Oh.
I'll come and.
He turned the oven on.
Well, why don't you finish it? All you gotta do is stick it in the oven and set the timer. It's ready to go. Okay, I'm back. I'm a dad. Did you know I'm a dad? I'm a dad. That's my son. I'd set out a baked pastry roll this morning, and it takes 10 hours to thaw out, and then you have to put it in the oven and bake it. My son's correcting me, 8 to 10 hours, depending, I guess, right? 8 to 10 hours. It's supposed to swell up, twice as big or something. And anyway, he's of the impression that it might be done, but I think it can hold off a little bit. In any event, I might break here in a minute and check. But for now, let's get back to where I was. We're going to start this floor plan with a basic sort of outline of just how things work in The Sims. So we know we have a front door there, and then we have a a powder bath and a laundry room, right? So the powder bath is obviously 2 squares like this. They've got it kind of as like a 2 by 2. My thought is it'll stay as a 2x2. And then the door's kind of inset a little bit. And I think that door would also be like 2 tiles wide because it's got a hallway coming off. So my thought is, right off the bat, we are going to leave it as 2x2, but rather than have like a sink and cabinet, and again, I'm going to go pretty modern with this, so we'll just start with these. I might swap them out, but we're going to start with these. Rather than have a sink and a cabinet here, and then a toilet here, I'm going to do a sink and then the toilet next to it, right? It's just kind of a rough plan real quick. And then what I would do is put a doorway. I'm going to just knock it out for now, but we're going to have a doorway or an arch or something, a doorway probably, that'll lead from the bathroom directly into the laundry room. The laundry room is a little trickier. It looks like it's probably about, 4 tiles. But what I'm going to do, instead of doing the laundry room immediately, to make sure we kind of stay on track, I'm going to jump and do the stairs, right? Because we've got this U-shaped stair set up. And then I'm going to do the kitchen. And once we have the kitchen width established, we'll have a better idea of where we can work backwards towards the laundry room and establish is really the dimensions of this first floor. So right now, let's see here. Our stairs are going to go here, right in this area. Let's go ahead and seal this in as a box. And we'll grab here we go. Grab a floor here, put in place. So our stairs have something to more easily grab onto, especially since I want to curve them into a U shape, and I want them to fit, exactly as I want them, right? I want them to fit exactly. So last time we used these stairs, a sort of good all-purpose stairs. I don't know. I mean, they're probably fine to use this time. I'm going to stick with them for now, and then maybe change it afterwards. Now, the way these work is basically the entrance to the stairs is right here, okay? So this would come across here, and then the stairs, oh, I'm glad we have this stair tool, but I'm not very good at using it. Okay, hold on, let's see. And then we're going to do it. That's not going to be right, though, right? I want to bend it this way. Come on. Will it not bend that way? It should, maybe this way. There we go, like that. And I want to do it like that. Okay, so there we go. But that's on the wrong side. So I always have trouble with this. This is going to be my embarrassment part. I mean, we could do it this way and then, but no, I don't want to. I want to do it exactly as it's shown. So let me think here. If we just take that out. Take that out. Let's just start over. And we'll take this here and start on this side, right? And then like that. Yeah. No. That'll not work either. Because if I turn that around, then I'm going to end up. Okay. You may be wondering, Jason, do you never use this? I do use the stair tool, but let's face it. I mean, how often do I have to build stairs? Not very often. So I always have to fumble around a little bit with that tool. Which, see, it doesn't want to turn. It doesn't want to turn this way for me. It'll turn like that, but I can't seem to get it to turn. Wait. There it was. Wait. Come on. Aha, there we go. Now, then we can take this and finally turn it around like this. Like that. What they've got set up, on the floor plan is that this area here under the stairs would be a closet. Now, I don't think we can actually do that. Let me double check. No, see, if I try to put some sort of closet there, it will destroy the stairs. So we're going to do it like this. And now on the plan, this is a solid wall because there's a kitchen here. I'm going to actually not have it be a solid wall. And I don't know if I'm going to do it by, by cutting it out sort of with, I need a cheat, with arches, or if I'm going to just remove the wall. I don't know. I could also do a half wall. That might also work. Let's see here. One moment. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Are you sure it's ready? What we're going to do is go ahead. That was more cake drama or pastry drama. So it's going to get taken care of. Those. It's going to get in the oven. It's going to get cooked. It's going to be good. I could also do something like this. I want a real open staircase on both sides, and that's where we're headed. I guess for now we'll leave it alone. And as far as the closet goes, all we can do is kind of make a faux closet, right? We can put in this door here, and so you have the idea, oh, there must be a closet under there. There's not really, but we can kind of make that idea, right? We'll put that there. And I would think something like this for the front door, maybe. Turned around. Maybe something real modern. I don't know. It's kind of crowded there with the laundry room, though. I mean, I think I'm going to just throw something in. I can always wrestle with it later. Maybe this. Is that too big? It's also a little tight. What's this plan? Let me double check. Am I sure? Yeah. The thing is, on the plan, the door is probably just inset about half a tile, and we can't inset half a tile. So we're going to... You know what we could do? Let's go ahead and let's move this wall out. And in order to give it the appearance of an inset wall, let's just maybe, it's not really what I meant to do, you guys. Let's just go ahead and move it over here, like that. I hope my voice is coming along okay. I was sick, so sick last week. I think I'm getting a little bit better, hopefully. Extend it like this. And then we've got kind of a setup like that. I think that will work okay. And then for that door, let's throw a quick front door in there. I might change this, but for now, let's do that, right? And then working on the kitchen, we have basically a 4-tile long kitchen, right? With a refrigerator. Whoops. Cabinet. And a stove. I'll tell you what, one thing I'm also worried about this major build coming up, right, is that I think it's going to just be, I think I'm going to end up calling it the build I regret. My biggest mistake, my biggest regret. I think it's going to take so long to do it. I'm a little nervous for that reason. Let's put that there. None of that will probably stay the way we're looking at it, right? Just maybe. I mean, it's kind of close. We're kind of getting there. The height of the first floor, I'm a little worried it might be too tall. I could shrink it like that. And then we get a staircase more like that one. Or like that one. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Now that we have the kitchen mapped out, we know we need another hallway. The hallway next to the kitchen leading back to the laundry room, to me that looks a little bit like, again, you've got 2 tiles, but the kitchen kind of has it's like just half of a tile, and the hallway's 1.5 tiles, so we're going to have a little kind of clumsiness there. Part of that's because we've got shelving in that area, and we also have, the access to the laundry room. I am not going to do shelving there because of the way I'm going to design this place. I want this stairwell is going to end up being open, right? Open to the area to see. So we're just going to do a single tile here, and I'm just going to hope that ends up working out for us. I mean, right off the bat, looking at it, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's move it over. Let's go ahead and move it over, and we'll extend this out like this. And we'll bring this like this. And let's see here. Doorway. I might actually make the bathroom, the powder bath, a little bit bigger in the end. We'll see. For now, it works okay. I think this is a little bit wider than the plan. I think we're about half a tile wider than the plan is. But if I bring it down to a single tile, that just feels way, way too narrow. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to stop second guessing it. Then we've got an island. Again, the island looks a little bit bigger than we can do in game, right? We've got a kind of a wide island because it's used for eating as well. So we'll do that and that. And what they've done is put a table there. The bad thing with a table there is, in order for that to work, in real life it would work. It would. But in order for it to work in The Sims, let's grab this as an example. If we put this here, you know, in real life, you could put 2 chairs here and it could kind of block the refrigerator and cabinet because maybe you would just put them there while you're eating, right? And the rest of the time they could be lined up here on this wall. Well, in The Sims, of course, they really, I mean, I guess we could do it that way. I don't know that they'll pull out and eat at the table with the refrigerator that close. I think I've tried that before and it did not work. What I'm going to try is moving it half of a tile this way. And we're going to see if that will work. I don't know that it will. Fingers crossed, right? So we'll throw a few chairs here around it for now to give us an idea of what we're going for. But in real life, of course, I think like this chair and these 2 chairs would probably be back here just against the wall, or maybe back here, you know, by the laundry room, out of the way when you're not using them. There's also 2 bar stools here and a double sink. I think we can go ahead and put like a double sink kind of. I mean, I hate to do it this way. You know, and I'm not going to because we want a dishwasher. The plan doesn't show a dishwasher, but I am going to alter, like I said, I'm altering the plan a little bit. So since I know I want a dishwasher, let's go ahead and just put a dishwasher in there. And we'll leave it like that. Da-da-da. So now we have our kitchen kind of mapped out. After that, it looks like we have something like, again, a tile and a half of space between the kitchen and the living room. I'm going to call that extra half a tile space is the part we used here with the chairs in the way, and just do 1 tile, and then we have the living room. So this wall, this is the kitchen, half a tile. It's tile space to walk towards the outside. And then the living room looks to be, you know, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles like that. And we would bring it all the way across because it's just a square, simple rectangle, very simple design. Bring it across like that, right? Right. So that's our living room. Now on this plan, it shows on the second floor, which you can't see, a sort of office area with 2 computers set up, right? With kind of a long desk. I think what I'm going to do is move one of those down here. So what I'm going to do, this is another alteration to the plan. Let's just go ahead and draw kind of a pony wall here that would define the living room area, and then I'll put like an office here, like a desk and a chair, and kind of a place to work. Now, coming back here, we need 2 bedrooms and we need, I guess we could do 2 baths. We for sure need 2 bedrooms, 1 upstairs, 1 downstairs. So let's grab this like so. We'll do the exact same setup for the stairs. And we'll draw in here. And we might leave these stairs open as well. I think, in fact, that we will. And these bedrooms are going to be smaller bedrooms, kind of like guest bedrooms or kids' bedrooms. I don't know if they really need to be any bigger than this, right? Because what we'll have here, something like this and like this. That's a pretty good sized bedroom, and we could do a bath here that could act as both a bath for the main floor if someone needed to use an actual bathtub or shower, and then a bath for this bedroom. And then on the second floor, we're going to have the same plan. This is, like I said, a pretty simple rectangular plan. We're going to draw it out here. Part of the space, though, will be open. We'll skip that for just a minute because I don't have the second floor on the screen. So let's go ahead and let's look at the courtyard and the garage, right? So, or carport. It's actually carport. So what they have, of course, is they have a carport. Now, normally with a carport, it would just be about 4 tiles wide in my game. But they are showing an outdoor kitchen here, which I'm going to discuss that here in a minute. But with the outdoor kitchen, it's obvious that it's at least 5 tiles wide and maybe, again, 5.5, right? We're going to go with 5, and then it runs the length of like the kitchen, okay? So we'll draw it like this. That's the carport area. Now there's an actually, let me pull that back a little bit. It should actually stop right here. That's where it should stop. And then our outdoor kitchen's right here. Now, here's a problem I have with that. This is, to me, this plan, a sort of typical example of the problem of first world middle class consumption sometimes. You have a kitchen like 10 feet, 10 steps from another kitchen. I mean, there are all glass doors. I'll show you real quick. Let's use the doors. There's all glass doors along this wall, right? So it's like that, like all glass doors. I wonder if we've got some, do we have some bigger ones? Let's come bigger. No, not really. Okay, so let me go back here. Let me take that one out. I'm going to make them bigger. Somehow we might use something else, but this is for an example. So we've got like these really big, how big are these? Not bad. Yeah. We've got these really, I'm not going to have an exact amount. It's not going to fit correctly here, but go with me. So we've got these real, oh, you know what? Maybe I could do, no, I can't. Talking to myself, sorry. Okay, so we've got this really big window here, and they want to put an outdoor kitchen right here, and this is the kitchen. And, that doesn't make any sense to me to put like a sink and a small refrigerator here when there's a sink and a refrigerator right here. So I'm not going to. I am not going to. I will put a grill out there. I'll put a sort of typical, suburban grill. I will do that. Like so. Whoops. And I'm going to do the cabinetry because the cabinetry could hold all sorts of things. It could hold, like outdoor garden supplies for the courtyard area or supplies for the car. all sorts of stuff. So we will do that. But I'm not putting a sink or a bar refrigerator in there or anything like that. I do think that's a little ridiculous. So we've got that, though. Enough irritating. That's my TED Talk for today. The courtyard would normally stop, of course, right here. But since we have a much larger house now, we're going to extend it naturally all the way down. And they've got kind of on the plan a picnic table here, and then a green area, and a love seat and a chair, and another green area. What I'm going to do is a much larger grassy area back here. So all of this area is going to be kind of a grassy area for kids to play on, right? And then I'm going to, let's see here. We're going to kind of leave wood here. And we're going to put, a table, a regular outdoor table, not a picnic table. And do wood along here and along here. And along here. And what I might do is maybe, it's going to be a tough call. I might do like just seating along here and along here. Leave this open for greenery, and then this is greenery for kids to play on. That's my thought. That's my thought right now. And like this room here doesn't necessarily have to be a bedroom. It could be a kid's playroom, and then the kids sleep upstairs, or vice versa. So we've got that mapped out. I think there was like bamboo trees or something on the picture. I'm going to put those, I'm going to put a big bamboo tree here. One like that. Let's see here. Maybe like that. Kind of bushy, and then I'll put some plants down here and again, a place to walk and sit. Right. And then this is just a carport. It does have a door on it, but then it's open up top. And there's a door going from the carport into the laundry room. Actually, there's just an opening, I think. I think there wasn't even a door. It was just an opening in, but that is going to be probably more of a Latin America or Northern South America design where it's warmer. And so they can leave the sort of laundry service area open. I think it's going to be more that area of the world. And I'm building this more American style. Mm-hmm. Now, right here, of course, we need a doorway for the kids' room. And I would really have to decide, am I going to open it up to the living room? Because again, if we're going to use it as a kid's playroom, one thing that we can do is we could put a door here, or we could just knock out that wall. In fact, I have thought about, now that I really think about it, I think I will. I don't think I'll make this a bedroom per se. I'm going to make it more of a kids' play area. And we'll take that out. And I guess it could double as a guest room. So I'll leave it as a guest room with maybe a Murphy bed and leave that as a guest bathroom. And then up here, what we would have is a kid's room and bath. Like this. And I think I'm going to grab that part there too. We could do a desk area there or some built-in bookshelves or something like that. And since this bathroom is really just intended for the kids, we'll take a little bit of room from there to give us room to enter the bedroom. That could be a closet area too. And then back on this side, we're starting to get into the second floor. Let me go real quick, and I'm going to try to swap out the picture of the first floor with the second floor. Right. So If I can find it. Is that it? I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So, we have a pretty simple layout, as you can see, on the second floor. We need to cut out, obviously, the main bedroom. Kind of decide how big the opening over the living room is going to be. Again, judging by the bed. Let's use the bed as our guide. We would grab, let's see here. I'm going to just grab this one. Might not stay. We'll grab this one and we'll use it as our general idea. Kind of a wall across here. Now, one thing they also show is a closet here, right? All the way across. And then the bathroom starts here. I'm not going to do it that way. What I'm going to do is, let's see here. Actually, what I'm going to do is knock out this whole wall. Because we can do a closet here and here. Okay. And then we'll put a shower here. And I'm going to start the bathroom area over here. So like right when you come up the stairs. And then when you come in through here, I'm going to do another closet here. So we'll have a closet here, closet here, closet here. And that'll make the access a lot better because I keep thinking when I was looking at this floor plan, you know, if I'm taking a shower right here and I get out and then I've got to walk all the way around here to get my clothes, that it seems kind of like a waste. It doesn't seem like very efficient. In this case, I can have like maybe a men's closet here. This is stereotypical. I know, women's closet here, twice the size. Hey, it's the Sims. They've got twice as many clothes. But that's, you know, maybe how it would be set up. Or maybe there would be like a men's closet, a women's closet, and then maybe a seasonal closet for both, kind of an overflow. And then along here, I could do, you know, extra sink and cabinet room and a toilet. And the plan just shows a shower. So I might do a shower and tub enclosure, or just a shower, or also I could put vanities here and a toilet and a tub and a shower. You know, there's a lot of ways you can play around with that space now if we redesign it a little bit. Now, coming out from the bedroom, we're going to have a basic sort of square here, like this and this. That would be above the living room. Whoops. That's one thing I got to do differently. Now, the kids' room, you know, the adult bedroom is pretty open to the kids' room now as things are set. We're probably going to change that a little bit. Like I said, or it might be that we could put the kids' playroom upstairs and the kids' bedroom downstairs to create a little more privacy. There's some options with that, and we'll get into it as we move along. Right now, we've got an open loft bedroom looking down into the living room. Well, you know, that's another thing. We could maybe put the adult's bedroom back here. Make this the kids' area. Maybe. So that, though, right now is how we're set up. Okay. So, you know, that's really it. This was a pretty easy build to map out. Now, I'll tell you where I'm going with this is it would be a row of townhomes, right? So this wall would be this wall, and there'd be another home here. And then that way, your courtyard would have a lot of privacy. There'd be nothing looking down into it. And the concrete walls would act as a great noise barrier in between each structure, as well as a fire break, right? Right. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and make this a 2-car garage. But I'm just going to add 3 more bays like that. Or 3 more tiles, I mean. And then we'll have 2 bays of 4 by 5, which is a little tight, but it's not that bad, and I think it's a little more realistic. And then we'll have a courtyard here like that. With that, outdoor kitchen. And I think we'll take those out. And we'll take that out and remove those. Wow. Ooh, that deleted a lot. Let me see here. Damn it. Okay, hold on. We can fix this. Let's see here. Let's draw a wall across here. And now we can get rid of it. Okay, so we have now a bigger living space and a bigger yard, for kids to kind of play in, as well as a lot of privacy with that double high kind of concrete. It's not even a double high concrete wall. It's the wall of the other townhouse. Like that. Remove the ceiling. And so that's kind of that's where I would go. Whoops, sorry about that. This is where I would go with this sort of look, is something like that. Alternatively, we could put the extra grass here and the seating area over here, but I don't think so. I think we'll do a seating area here and then like dining here and a built-in bar here. Move that tree a little bit. And we've got a great place for the kids to play and a great place for the adults to hang out, right? On this side, I don't know. We could leave this as maybe half a wall. We might have an alley back here. Or not. Maybe like that. Let's do it like that for now. And I need to kind of figure out these windows. Right now, that's a 5-tile window. Can I do, oh, they do fit. Okay. So I could do like 3 of those lined up. Here's the bad thing though. On the floor plan, it shows there's some pictures of the interior. I should have threw a couple of those up at some point. And when we get into decorating, it shows floor to ceiling windows though. That's long story short. And the same here. Now we'll probably do just windows here, although I'll tell you what I might do here. Real quick, let's stop real quick. I probably will go and put an outdoor deck up here for the master suite. I don't really know that people really use those, but I feel like it could be a great place to go out and hang out or something, or do yoga or something. I don't know. The one thing I would wonder about is, would I put stairs down to the courtyard? And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I would or not. But for now, this is kind of what I'd be looking at, is basically a sort of outdoor deck off the master bedroom, like so. And we're going to pull across a ceiling here. Kind of get a general idea. Now, again, on the plan, the pictures showed the exterior of this particular build being right against the street, which again feels a whole lot more European or Latin American. I am going to, again, kind of default to a more American sort of style, right? Where typically, let's just go with slab of concrete. Typically, let's say we would have like, a small kind of garden space there, and a sidewalk, and then some more green space and a curb. I'm going to map this out here. Like that. So, you know, we would have a basic layout like that, and the front of the house wouldn't be quite so oppressive. The picture for this, actually, the front of the house looked very oppressive. The bump outs here you see with that I kind of added those because that's the way I'm headed, to give it a little more sort of architectural interest and kind of soften its blow to the street. There are not a lot of windows. We will have windows here in the bathroom area. There's one shown on the plan. We're going to increase those. And I'm going to put some windows probably down here in the bathroom and laundry room area up high. Not a lot and not down low, but up pretty high. So let's see here, like this style, right? Like there maybe. Yeah, probably like right that. Again, that's going to kind of soften what we're dealing with there. And then we'll have a doorway here, obviously. We'll have doorways here for the garage, for the cars to come and go. Now, I would, ideally, if I was building this, I would try to do something softer than this. But this is the only thing we have at the moment that I feel like makes a really effective look for a garage door. So we're going to go with this, but you know, yeah, if I lived here, I'd probably try to do something different. And then we'll do some plantings out front. I don't really know why I'm working on this right now. I guess just to give you an idea of where we're headed. We'll do some plantings here out front and probably I'd do like a small walkway over here to the garage. Like that. And then that would be it. Okay, so beginning here would be the next home. Seeing it this way, I'm not going to put a little walkway here. You can use a sidewalk. Is the reason why on that. And I think I'll go ahead and just frame out and do like a true kind of landscape island there. It's not really a front yard. It's not for hanging out in. It's just to ultimately soften the streetscape. Yeah, that looks good. And then in the back, like I said, maybe here in the back, I don't know. If there was an alley running along back, maybe. You know, the reason why I don't feel like there is because then the garage would maybe be in the back. I don't know. For right now, we're going to pretend that it doesn't have that. Oh, hey, Res, how are you? I'm okay. I hope I didn't miss you. I neglected chat there for a little bit. And I can see it's been almost 10 minutes since you posted that. If you are still watching, I'm great. How are you doing? I'm kind of just nailing down this, build here from the floor plan. You see, that's the second floor right now that's on the screen. The first floor was on the screen earlier. And I'm altering it a lot. You can probably tell right off the bat from that floor plan. That floor plan for me is a whole lot, it's much more like inspiration than I'm trying to actually execute it. But there's a lot of it in here, so I am kind of executing it. Now, as I said from the start, I do want to make this kind of really open, right? A really open space. So we're going to open that up. We're going to leave that open. I'm going to take out that there. And I guess that's one reason why we could go ahead and just take out the coat closet. I'm not sure we really need it. And we could replicate that. We could put something in like the laundry room, someplace to hang coats, That's my thought. And then that staircase is like really open, right? And that's kind of the look that I want there. And really modern. Let's draw some lines here, framing our refrigerator. Now, we're not going to get a lot of upper cabinet space, but we can do cabinet space along here. That looks like kitchen cabinets. Ought to be really great. Now, I will say, it shows kind of an entertainment center. We're back on the first floor. I might change. I'm going to work here for a little bit, so let's go ahead and change back to the first floor plan. And try to find it. There we go. That's our first floor plan again back in place. So as you can see, there's kind of a big kind of wall unit along this wall for the entertainment center. Yeah, for the entertainment center, for the TV. And my thought was to do that, and I think I will. But we're going to take this stuff. I love these. I use these boxes all the time. We're going to take these boxes, right? And my thought is to do all the way across like this. And then I want to do a line of them along here. I should have left that wall there. I want to do a line of them along here, right? And make it look like the desk is built into those as well. So grab these. I wish they were not on the half grid. I don't know if anyone else has noticed they're on the half grid. I wish that was not the case. I should grab real quick a desk. Let's grab a desk so I can kind of balance that where I want it ultimately. Let's use this one for now, just as a measurement. Okay, so if we've got that there, yeah, my thought is to do it like that. And then if we do that, okay, and we put this here, okay, so what I would do is then line it up like that, right? No, not like that. It's gonna be a little tricky. Give me just a second here. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, come on. There we go. Like that. And then take out this here. Okay. Now I might need to move that. I will need to move that. To here. Okay, and then if we bring our desk here, we have these cubbies on this side to put desk stuff in, right? Right. Will it work like that? I doubt it. Let's see if we can just kind of give it the appearance of being really close, really kind of almost built in there. Now, I am kind of torn. I really do want to. Hey, Hedgehog Max, how are you, buddy? How are you doing today? I'm glad I caught you. I missed the last text, I think, and it was about 10 minutes before I noticed someone had said anything. But hi, how are you today? I'm just puzzling over this. I had this image in my head of kind of a built-in area I want here. And so far, I think I'm going to have to redo it. I'm going to move that there. Grab another one of these. Let's see here. I think if we do, I think kind of like this is kind of what, but without that in the middle, not that part. I'm kind of envisioning a sort of open U-shaped design. I'm doing very well. I am, like I said, aside from puzzling over this, trying to decide what I'm going to do here, I don't like the way the back of these look. I wish they had done a different design there, but aside from puzzling this out, I'm actually doing quite well. See, I want to do something like this and then basically do the same thing up here. And the one thing I'm thinking is, I could turn these around so that the bad side is facing there, and that's the side you really don't see much anyway. So I could do... Well, or maybe I can't do it. Maybe it won't let me do it here. We can always build another wall. We can do it that way. Or we can take out a wall. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of trouble there. Let's build a new wall right here. See if we can get this to stick to that. Of course we can. Come on. Let's move that out of our way. That seems to be kind of part of the problem in that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. And then... For now, I'm going to put a wall there to kind of help hopefully guide these a little bit better. We'll see here. See, I think that's going to work pretty well. Aha. And I would say this is probably a whole lot closer. Kind of like when I was first looking at it in my head, I'm thinking, I kind of want to do this thing. It's a whole lot closer to what I was thinking of. Like that, right? And then we'll go in and take this out and this out. And I could either leave that kind of half embedded there. I don't think I will, though. I'm going to just pull it out here, put a chair there. feel like I could do another maybe line here. Or maybe a wall across there. I don't know. Let's wait on that. Let's wait and see on that. Maybe a wall, maybe a wall. Let's try a half wall real quick. We'll see how that fits in here. Kind of pony wall that's too tall. Let's try even smaller. Maybe like that. You know, it's funny because we used to have hardly any pony wall sizes, right? And then they gave us all of these pony wall sizes, and I still want a size that is just between two other sizes that we already have. You can see we're getting a little bit of stutter here. We're going to fix that in a minute with the tool mod. And then let's see, we'll draw that there. Kind of open up the stairwell to this area like so. Because we're going to make this super, super open. Same thing over here, right? Take all that out. Give us a very modern look. Okay, that looks pretty good. That's exactly what I was kind of looking for. I do need to fix this though. Darn it. It's really kind of touchy right there. Put that there. It's not too bad. And then we'll try drawing that wall in again and see if it looks better now. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Looks a lot like one solid cohesive piece. I'm going to throw in some white stone topping there. Pure Expressions paint, the paint of choice of the Sims universe. Okay. And what have we got now? Let's see here. I probably would like to go ahead and just take this, I'll shoot out like so. And I wonder now, looking at it from the second floor, if maybe I should add another layer of those cubbies. At least it will be relatively easy to test it out here and see what we think. And maybe even like this. Oh, shit. No, don't take the whole thing out. Damn, damn, damn. Wow, it wants to take so much out when I'm trying to just alter it a little bit. Okay. I did not expect that to be the case. So let's try this again. Come on, auto lock for me. There we go. If I turn the grid on, it'll be easier, maybe. See, it's not, okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so that I think is more of what I'm looking to do there. I think. Like so. Take that out again. Okay, so after all that, I think that is kind of more what I'm looking to do, right? So we want to have on this first floor a very open, feel. Stairs are very open, and we've got this sort of defined, L-shaped cabinetry system, which I probably could have put here. Maybe I could have put it like that. Let's see if I can add another block real quick. That will, oh, come on. You almost had it there. Oh, there we go. Okay, like that. Yeah, no, I love that. Okay, now we're there. Whew. Oh my God. I didn't think I was ever going to get through that, but now we're there. Now we have it. That's kind of what I'm looking for right there, okay? And then we can put maybe a TV here or something. And we've got a kids' play area back here. We might add some shelving and cabinetry to that. And we're going to have kind of an office area here. Okay. So on the office side, I might go ahead and also kind of do some cubbies here. Let's see here. How hard is it going to be to line these up? I don't know. But Lord, lining up that last set about killed me. Okay, so up, damn. Okay, let's see here. Take that one off. That was quite a bit easier to build that area. And then you can kind of see we've got kind of this little enclosed sort of office area here. Very cool. I'm going to put another chair over here. It matches those one chairs. Because the great thing about this table too, I suppose also, I was talking about this earlier with dining here. I suppose you could pull this out like that in real life, or even turn it like, like that. So. Now, the one thing I don't like is, once again, we can see the backs of these particular shelves. I guess one thing I might do is just take out that group. That helps. And then it's not such a big deal. If I figure out a great way to cut out the walls using, like, let's just test it here. Let's say we have a whole wall here. And I grab whatever the largest archway is I have available right now, something like that. I mean, does that really help that problem much? I'm not sure. It makes kind of a cool thing, you know, for that desk. It makes it look a little more built in. That archway does. I mean, not really. It doesn't. Because so I guess we'll just leave it. I guess we'll just live with it. Maybe, I guess if it bothers me too much, I'll take out this part of the unit back behind the desk. The only thing I could think to do would be to remove the wall temporarily and try to, can I slide the whole, I can slide the whole thing. Let's try that. I guess we could go ahead, you know, and see here. Let's take this out, this out, this out. And we go in here and we grab, not like that. Come on. It might not work because he wants to auto lock there. So maybe not. Because I do have a hold of Alt right now to try to not have that happen. The only other thing I could do is I could bring them up from the basement. I could build a basement, bring them up from the basement. But you wouldn't be able to interact really with anything that's on the shelves, is what that would come down to. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I wonder, let me see here. I wonder if with tool mod, it'll move that whole thing as a unit. And tool mod will move it without it auto locking. And if it'll move the whole thing as a unit, I can move it really easily. Let's at least try that. Oh my gosh, I wish I thought about that. The last time I built a floor plan, of course, I did not have tool mod. So wait. I don't think it's, let me see. I gotta make sure I click on the right one. I think I would have to move each one independently, but at least it would work. What can I say? So I'd want to move that about a negative point, negative 0.2, comma 0. Aha, it did move the whole thing. Awesome. It is slightly off. We're going to try to even that up too. That is great. Oh man, I wish I'd thought of that. I've thought about it now. Okay, so we're going to go towards X. No. Let's see here. We're going to go away from Y. I'm going to say on the 0x axis, and we're going to move just the tiniest bit. Did that do? I think I moved it a little bit. Let's try it again. Aha, that lined it up. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Exactly what I wanted right there. Okay, that's great. So we can put our wall back in place, and then we'll go ahead and put our desk back in place, and we're good to go. Woo! Tool mod is a lifesaver. Tool mod is the Sims 4 builder's best friend. No joke, it has been the best build mode update ever, including the stuff we've gotten from Axis. I mean, it really has been a great tool. Okay, so we basically got this set up just the way I wanted it. And let's see here. Let's see. I'm not real sure about decorating yet. I mean, I'm still kind of thinking about it. I wish those doors were bigger. Let's look and see what kind of doors we've got. I could put windows above them. Could do that. And we've got these, which are not at all. See, those also aren't very high. We've got this. It's kind of always been sort of a standby with me. Maybe. We'll think about it. I don't like the fact that they're frosted, to be quite honest. At least in this application. But for now, you know what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put one there to look at. And it is at least like 3 long, so I know it'll fit in an even number. And I think that's about it. I mean, we just don't have a lot of really tall, really tall. We don't have a lot of really tall glass doors. And I can't use this. I mean, I could use this size. Let me rephrase that. I could. But it would mostly be the same stuff I'm going to use anyway on this side. We've got that too. Let's go ahead. I really prefer those. Let's go ahead though and try these, kind of while we're working. And if I change my mind, we can go back. I've changed my mind. Let's go back. I'm sorry. I just don't think those are doing it. I mean, it has more of this look. I don't know. What happened here? Oh boy, Jason, what did you do? I must have convinced him that this is not a room. Let me grab some flooring here. When did I do that? I don't know. Fix all these things. Okay. So that does not fix that. We still got to work over here too. Let's put this in place. Like that. Ooh, now I'm at a quandary. Maybe I should have done it all the way around that circle. Oh boy. Because it basically would fall right here in that case. Oh boy, make me crazy. Okay, drop. There we go. So we'd have it basically kind of like that, right? Right. Boy. Hold on a second. Just so I can stop auto locking to this and move it over there. Okay. I don't want to burst a vein or stroke out or something here over this build. Okay. So that looks good. I mean, I do think that's the way I should go with it. Let's give that a shot. It's little moments like this that make me worry about doing the large estate build. Oh boy, because I'm afraid I'm gonna get stuck on like one minute part of that thing forever. But you know, it looks good. Gotta say, we might shrink that just a little bit with the tool mod. Stop that stutter. You can see there. That piece there is going to be slightly off, but I don't know. I might be able to. I might be able to slide these pieces around a little bit with the tool mod to make it more perfect. All right, let's get back out. Let's go. There's actually a way you can do tool mod, by the way, like in build mode, but I think it's a little bit more difficult to install, and I just haven't had the time really to get into it and make sure I do it correctly and get that set up. And then remember the different combination of keys you're supposed to press and stuff like that. So that's kind of been my kind of hang up there on doing that. All right, there we go. The one thing I don't like naturally is that one box kind of sticks out there. I mean, one thing we could do is draw the wall all the way across and you would not see that. Hold on a second. Okay, I just had to get those cheats in. What I'm going to try to do here is, yeah, go ahead and take that wall out, but not take it out. So let's put the wall in, right? Then hopefully it'll make, see up here it looks fine. Up here it does not look odd. It still looks a little odd down here though because the wall doesn't go high enough. So do we put cubbies on that side? Boy, oh boy, I don't know. I was going to build the wall back in place and then put the really long opening, you know, the really long opening from like Batu, if I can find it, to effectively make the wall disappear, right? Well, it's really long. It's longer than I thought, but we could maybe put it, you know, here, something. It effectively makes the wall disappear except for that top part, but then it doesn't cover those boxes anyway. So, let's go ahead. Let's leave it for now. It's not a huge deal. I could always, you know, scoot this one piece around maybe. So that it intersects that cubby. Let's try that real quick. Let's try it and see if it will work. My fear is if I do it, if I try using tools, it's going to move that whole thing. That's my fear. Oh, wow. It didn't give me a grid. Hold on. Now that's strange. It does give me a grid there. Okay, so probably maybe it's reading it up here. Will it give me a grid? No. Okay. And it doesn't down there either. That's weird. Huh. It's going to be something to do with the way these boxes are coded. Let me just pull it up here again. Now, which way is... Okay, Y is here. And X must be over here this way. Like this way. So... this is going to be like a negative... Whoops. Negative 0.1 on the x-axis and a 0 on the y-axis. And that did move it. So, okay. We need to move it just a hair more. So it will be as perfect as possible. Negative 0.01 on the x-axis and 0 on the y-axis. I think I could take one more. Okay, there we go. Now, we did have some stutter right there. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try scaling this down 0.999. So it's going to be almost exactly the same size, but just ever so slightly smaller. That should stop it from interacting. Yeah, see how it takes away that stutter? That is a great tool mod benefit. Now, let's go ahead and put the wall kind of partially back in there. Okay, there we go. Finally. I don't even want to say finally. I shouldn't even say there we go, because I don't want to get up here and look and be like, maybe if I scooted that over just a little tiny bit. No, it looks good. It does look good. I think that is going to do it for now with that. I think that this looks pretty good, pretty modern. I'm pretty happy with it. I really am. I love the double living area there. Kids on one side, adults on the other. Let's see what kind of TV we got. These are not big TV people, so I'm not going to worry overly much about it. Did I not go up there? On the tape? Nope. Okay. Nope, it don't. That didn't either. Okay. About that one. No. We're going to do that like that. Hopefully it looks okay from the other side. Let's grab some furniture real quick. Kind of map out where things are going to go. I could maybe do 2 sofas there. It's a pretty big space. I don't know if the Sims would be able to walk past it well enough, though. So let's not try that. Let's go over here and try instead this area for maybe a love seat. None of those are really grabbing me, so let's try for a chair. Let's try for some chairs. Yeah, that's what I really wanted. Let's try for some chairs here and see what they come in orange. They come matching set. So let's do a couple of chairs here like that. I like that just fine. And we can put kind of a coffee table in the middle. Whoo, 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 and we're good to go. To me, the coffee tables always seem like so big. Doesn't that seem really big? I do want to use it. And of course we can shrink it down, but then, there's problems when people set stuff on it. About this, that a little bit more. That's a little bit better. I'm going to go with that one from this, decorator pack. See if we can find an end table here. Complement it real quick. We could do 2 end tables, one on each side. Just kind of someplace for put a drink or something. I don't know though. Nah, not those. That looks a little more kind of airy, which the rest of this place feels kind of airy. And I think what I'm going to do, sorry about that. I think what I'm going to do is take that out, move that there, move that there. Just move that subtly. Like so. Okay, so we've got that and that and that. Looks good. Not bad. I think it's coming along. Let's throw some flooring in real quick before we go, and then we will call this particular build a day. Call it a day. Let's see here. I'm thinking really light flooring. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Right now, I don't think, we're not walled in. That's part of the problem. The lighting looks a little wonky because the walls, this wall has a hole in it. There we go. Now we get a better view of what it really looks like. A little bit of stutter there if you pass over it, but I think it's okay. And I kind of like to do something warmer maybe this time. Well, I was thinking about doing concrete. That's true. Maybe like this. Too gray, too concrete, maybe. I don't know. Like that. I actually kind of like that a lot. I'm going to put that there for now. And I think I'm going to do something more natural here along this wall. But maybe lighter? No, not that. This is always the tough part, decorating it. We have that, but I wanted something lighter. I'm like, let's go something lighter. I pick out dark stuff. Okay, so maybe that. Maybe something like that. Does that come something really light? That's pretty light. It also doesn't look like anything like that. It just looks like a wall. How about this? Maybe that. This is why I edit these videos for upload later. So if someone doesn't want to watch me endlessly agonize over different walling choices, they can, that part I cut out. And I kind of just go with what I ultimately settle on. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to settle on this. And that's the part people get to see in those edited versions. I do kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad, really. Let's go with that for now. Lighting, I don't know. Lighting is really going to change things in this space, that's for sure. Let's put some lighting here in the kitchen and see how it throws shadows into the living room. I think we can use it there too. That's kind of cool looking. And I actually came in here to do some lighting. But real quick, let's throw that stuff on the walls. Do some surface task lighting there. And like that. And I think I'll do some dramatic underlighting. Maybe back here against this wall, kind of under the stairs. I could maybe put some art back there. Something like that. It's got a real cool effect on it. And I think I'll do the same thing back here by the desk. Like that. I wish this would like land on the grid, like always line up exactly. I'm always kind of twisting it around, thinking maybe I can just get it perfect. I don't, but maybe I'll get it close enough. Let's pick out a quick piece of art back here behind the desk. See what we've got going on here. Something, maybe something modern. I feel like I use something modern a lot. Maybe this. So I have used that quite a bit. Maybe. That's a maybe. That's on the maybe list. Oh, I do like these things. Like that. Darn it. Sorry. Yeah, maybe like that as kind of a duo. Maybe. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if I want two of them there. That looks a little wonky. Let's pull that out. Let's just line that up. That's a little bit better. Here in the entryway, I'm going to put a quick light in there as well. For now, we're going to go with this for now. Let's turn off the sun and see what it's really like at night in this place. I like that. I think it's very dramatic, but I really do like it. That light there is almost too much above the fridge. I kind of wish it was a little bit more focused. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm going to backlight the TV as well. Whoops, that's too high. There we go. Not bad. Kind of shadowy, kind of dramatic. That looks pretty good. We're going to go with that for now. I might put a quick desk lamp on there. And we'll throw a computer on there. Everybody needs a computer. Play The Sims. Watch YouTube. There we go. Well, you know, I use that a lot because I really do like it. I'm going to take it off. It is a little... This is a pretty modern place. Pretty modern place we're doing. Let's go with this super fancy gold laptop. Sims Pro laptop. There we go. Throw that on the desk. We might go ahead and grab a little lamp on here as well. Maybe two. Could I do two? Maybe I could do another one on here. Let's try it this way, shall we? There we go. No, that works. Okay, so we've got kind of a two-sided lamp there, spotlighting each of those chairs. And I would say this looks pretty good. Not too bad. I keep saying that. Like, yeah, this looks pretty good. It's like we got it. Hey there, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hope I'm not too late to say hi back. I keep missing people. It's been about 4 minutes since you posted that, but hello, how are you doing today? We are just building out a little bit of this space. It's just getting going, just getting started, but it's coming along quite well, I think. It's nighttime right now, needless to say. So turn it back to afternoon. We're going to grab a few countertops for back here. We're kind of going off a floor plan. I think right now I have the first floor plan up for people to see. Now, one thing I might do here is maybe lower these, because I want to put cabinetry above them. Let's try that. And if you're still there, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Like that. And we're going to need a sink in the laundry room, of course, naturally. I don't really love the way the back of those shelves look. You can see on this one side that I put, I reversed them on this one side. I would reverse them on this other side, but the stairs are in the way. I could maybe move the stairs, but I'm going to lose too much of that room. Well, I could make the room bigger. So I might move the stairs, do a line of those cubbies up and over. Let's try that. Let's see here. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Now, what we're going to do is we'll use the tool mod to slide that over ever so slightly. Let's see here. We're going to nudge it along the x-axis. 0.3, 0 along the y-axis. And I took it a little bit too far. So let's bring it back. In fact, let's move it the other way first. Let's move it towards the y-axis. 0, well, and x. So we're going to move it away from the x-axis, 0.1. And we're going to move it towards the y-axis, 0.2. And see how well that lines us up. We're going to need to adjust it a little bit. Okay, let's move it away from the x-axis at 0.01 and away from the negative y-axis, 0.01. See, still not perfect. Whoops, no. Negative 0.02, negative 0.01. There we go. Now you can see that kind of lines up. I'm still getting too much stutter though on the Y. So 0 on the x-axis, negative 0.02 on the y-axis. We're going to need one more. In fact, maybe only half of what we've been doing. Let's see here. 0, negative 0.005. There we go. Now they're lined up perfectly and, well, kind of perfectly. It's a little off down here. We're going to move just that box. Away from the x-axis. Wrong way. Sorry. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Let's try this again. Sorry, I'm just going to take a cough drop here. I've been ill last week, still have a little bit of a cough. Let's see here. Okay, not negative. 0.4, 0. Oh, no, that wasn't right either. What happened there? What did I do? What did I do there? Tool options undo. Okay, so I did something. Let me try this again. I must have really hit the wrong thing. I must have typed in the wrong thing. Okay, 0.4. comma 0, right? Wow. Okay, something's off. Okay, so something is really off. Let's undo it again. Let's undo. Great thing we can undo it and pull it back. And then let me see here. Oops. It's not wanting to adhere to the front of that for some reason. Or to the end of that one. I guess it's going to be this wall is interfering. Yeah. There we go. That's just not too bad like that. Let's do it like that. It fits a whole lot better. Now we are going to use the tool mod. As you can see, we're getting some graphical stutter there when we move the camera around. We can use the tool mod real quick. We're going to scale that down to 0.999. You won't hardly even notice it's changed size, but it is ever so slightly smaller, so it no longer creates that graphical interference, that graphical stutter. Meanwhile, with this house, let's extend this wall out a little bit. Extend this wall out a little bit. And extend this wall out so that our bedroom, can be a good size. And that's good. That is more of what I'm looking for. So we're definitely set here. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I do see that you posted again. I'm sorry. I don't read Arabic, and I don't have any sort of I don't know if they even have it, but I don't have any sort of translation program. Usually, if I'm on Twitter or something, I will try to run it through Google Translate so I can respond. But in this case, I don't have anything for YouTube. Let's turn this off again, the sun, and see what it looks like at night. Okay, and that does it. I think that's going to do it for this stream as well. Been on here about 3 hours now, and I think we have a really good start on this. I think we have a really good. We've gone really well on it, and it's not going to be a bad place. I kind of like it. Kind of do like it. I'm kind of digging it here. So see a little bit of stutter there. I might have to take care of. I don't see it on the top side, just on the bottom. So maybe. But all in all, it looks great so far. I like this place. This was a cool floor plan to begin with. And even though I kind of wanted to alter it a little bit, it was a good plan to start with. So with that being the case, if you've been watching, thank you for watching. And I hope you see you next time.